Hi everyone, it's Gail back with a craft with me. I want to say hi and hugs to Joyce, Franna, Bonnie, and Vicky. Thanks for watching my videos and thanks for your comments. So I'm going to continue on my quest to use up some scraps. Hopefully we're going to have a little more successful video than we did yesterday. Although it was fine, and I appreciate all of you thinking that appreciating me putting the video on even though I almost didn't. So I finished up some stuff we did from yesterday. So I inked up that and put the little tag on it, and then I just inked around all of these little things we made. Oh yeah, and I got my crocodile working, and so got this little tag done. I might have done this one after. I put some light pink in the background, and I like it too. Oh wow, look at how the Memento ink really spread out, because I had probably too much on my oh yeah, it really did. Over the time it just kind of smudged. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Yeah, I'll be using that sparingly, and or maybe, well, this one's okay, so I must have just used that sparingly, huh? So anyway, they're done. So that's a stack of scraps that we got done, and I'll put those aside. I uncovered, I think I need to get my water here handy, uncovered some more that were just stamped. I think this is a Cavallini stamp set that my friend had, and she let me go crazy stamping a bunch of stuff, but I've never made them into journal cards, so thought I might work with that. I have these two pieces of fabric that I did keep. I gave most of the farm fabric away to the farm kits and the farm journal people that hopefully will be grabbing those on Sunday. But I kept a couple that had bees on it, just because I'm gonna do bee journal next. Yeah, so let's see. So what else? Anyway, oh yeah, and then I did some printables that I thought I might play with again. Some tea cards from Tracy Fox, Love Junk Journals. And then this morning I picked up this label kit from Roxy Creations. So I'll link both of them below. So I thought might be fun to work with some of those too. So there you go. I'm just gonna play a little bit today, and I'm glad you guys are here with me. I got everything all listed on Etsy for putting it live tomorrow for the journal and the farm, all the farm stuff, let's just say. And so that's fun, that's exciting. And then also I put on the recipe books that I'm going to do a craft with me. So if you pick one of those up, you can craft along with me while we make those into journals. So all of those are in draft form and ready to hit tomorrow at noon, or well, let's see, when it'll actually be today at noon when you guys see this, because it's Saturday afternoon and I'll post this for Sunday morning. But anywho, I also put on there some childcraft books, and those are live right away. I don't know if they'll still be there by the time this airs or what. I know at least one of them sold already. So I've been doing Etsy this morning, so I'm ready to play. All that to say, I am going to grab my coffee dyed stuff here. What did I do with it? Where'd it go? What did I do with my coffee dye? Oh, there it is. There it is. You guys, I put stuff away and then I can't find it. So, anyway, I just needed some coffee dyed of this. But I think I think I want to background stamp these. And look, I found this beehive stamp. This is from redleadpaperworks.com. Can you see that? So let's stamp in the background. You know what I think I'd like to use perhaps is the, let's see here. Let's use wild honey. I hope there's still some juice in this one. Oh, sorry. That was my cutter. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I have to believe this video is going to be better than the last one. I was happy. I had to use my needle nose pliers to get that grommet out of my crocodile. But oh well. It was okay in the end. Hope this is juicy enough that it's gonna stamp. I don't know. Sorry, I know I probably jiggle the camera because my table bends in the middle when I do this, so sorry about that. What paper do I have that I could just try that and see if it's gonna stamp? Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. I just want it to be light in the background, not too overpowering, but this is the perfect color. Now I can use that little piece of journaling paper in the kit or in the journal too. Just kind of want to have a little backgroundy something happening. Yeah, that's fun. Kind of want it on the edges there too, though. I don't know if okay. So my sweet husband has been out shoveling like crazy, but he's been doing it in stages like I asked. He's so sweet. And everything, because we once again have 31 below wind chill here. So, you know, my husband just loves to walk. Like his cooking and walking is his hobby, if you will, like crafting is for me. And yeah, he is just kind of going crazy not being able to go out and do his walking, but I appreciate him not going because boy, it's just, you know, it doesn't take long in this weather for you to be in trouble. So anyway, shoveling has been enough, but yeah, we're supposed to get a bunch more snow. Well, that's fun to have those little pieces of paper. Uh-oh. Excuse me. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. Oh, that's going to be a fun stamp to use throughout this. I was just kind of digging through my stamps after I filmed yesterday and found that. Okay, so I am thinking I would like to do a little bit of coffee dyed paper behind, or coffee dyed cheesecloth behind these. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think, well, I don't know. Now that I have the background stamp, it really kind of covers that up. I really want this to be the focal point too. Let's distress around the edges because I can't really tell what it's going to look like until I do that. Maybe we'll put lines on the back of this too. I think that would be a good idea for journaling. So I think we're gonna probably, after I get done with this video, get a little college basketball going. We both enjoy, I mean, I just have it on in the background as I'm doing stuff in my craft room, but we both really enjoy it, and it's coming up March Madness, you know. We really love the March Madness. I don't know if it's because, let's see, I got to get my corrugated cardboard. And I'm going to use my archival ink because Lord knows I had disasters with my new Memento. I'll use some of that maybe later, but for now, let's go with the tried and true. Anyway, I don't know if it's because I worked at a college all those years or what, but I love March Madness. It's just, I think it's so much fun. Let's see, let's just go like this. And then we'll just pop this on here as straight as possible. Give it a little rub. And it didn't show up very good, but that's okay. I don't mind if it's light. Okay, let's try that again. I'm not sure why it didn't. Maybe if I rub it a little bit. Why it didn't pick up the ink very well, but it will. It normally works so well. I may not have pressed hard enough to. There we go. That one's a little bit better. A little bit better. Okay, so then we'll put those. I'll set this over on the other table. I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta go get a little. Excuse me. I just needed to get a Kleenex, or I was going to be snuffling through this whole video. Okay. So cute. Yeah, I think I like them without the coffee dyed cheesecloth because then the bee thing shows better. Okay, so I think I'm going to use the art glitter glue on these just because, oops, sorry, it won't take off my fingernail polish because I had to do a little repair after yesterday. Heaven knows, yesterday was just a disaster. But that's how it goes some days. Some days, you know, one step forward and 2 steps back. At least I wasn't working on a journal and messing things up in the journal, right? I'm excited to do the redo of that little recipe journal. If you haven't seen them on my channel, they're like, they have the cover, but then the right side flips out. And I just think it's going to make a really cute journal. It's got about I'd say a ½ inch spine. Not a big journal, but I think it'll be more like a folio or something. That's cute. I like that. And it's just subtle and fun. Okay. Look at that. Success right off the bat. Love it. Yeah, so anyway, it's been fun to just do a little playing in the meantime. Really fun. So my poor little daughter, that the one that's expecting, their water heater went out. Oh my gosh, isn't life just something sometimes? So, you know, they were trying to figure it out because their water heater is in a crawl space and the plumbing places wanted like $2,000 because it's in a crawl space and, you know, you can stand like 3/4 of the way up. They wanted to charge them so much. So anyway, long story short, her fiance's dad came and helped him. I think I might. I like that on that one. Anyway, he came with a buddy, and then between he and the buddy and Nick's fiance. They got it done. They got it changed out. So her little self can have a little shower. She said, I never have appreciated a shower so much in my life. Oh, but yeah. You hate to see your kids go through stuff like that. It's like, I had a friend tell me one time, I thought these were such wise words. She said, I want my children to have the character that hard times bring, but I just don't want them to have the hard times. I loved it. I'm like, yep, I agree. Okay, so that was fun. That was really fun. What else we got to play with here? Oh, I have some of these. These were just index cards that I just covered with muslin. And then, you know, you can just layer stuff up on that. So that's an idea. Let's play with an idea I had. I don't know what we're going to put this on, but the printables that are in my Etsy shop now, I had this thought with Tracy's tea cards. I can't get one of those. Okay. I had the thought of putting a tea card on one of these thicker trims. Hello, Gail, use your words. All right, so I am going to just use this one since it's a bit of one we used on that tag. And let's play with that a little. Okay, so I want one of these bugs that kind of goes color-wise. I just printed out 2 pages. I didn't print out the whole thing. So I'm just kind of looking. I like the bees, but the bee is going to be my Artie Mae's design team project, and I don't use other designers in my design team project. So there's that. I actually think I kind of like this guy. Let's just cut it out and see what we think. And I put these on a light cardstock, so I think that'll be kind of nice. And then this is printed on my matte photo paper, so I didn't know if I had a piece of like coffee dyed file folder or something that I could back this on, but ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I like that. So what do I have? Ooh, what's this? Well, I don't know if that could be any more perfect. So, you know, it's like yesterday nothing would go right, and today things are falling right together. I love it. Okay, that looks cool. I really like that. Okay, let's first of all glue this on to the trim. Digi. Thanks again, you guys, for picking up some of these trims to play with. I'm just honored that you would think my little trims were worthy of purchase. So I appreciate that. Okay, try and get it kind of in the middle. I'm itching to do a botanical journal anyway, so this will be good. Okay, I want my little spreader of distress ink. This is my Wild Honey one. I haven't switched over to I just kind of want the background to be more of this color. I think that would be, and then I'll just stress around the edges. Okay. I think I better leave that out. I think Wild Honey is the perfect color to use for a bee book. If I do any stenciling or anything like that, right? This could actually be a pocket too, pocket or a journaling card. Okay, so then, oh yeah, that's fun. Once again, this is Art Glitter Glue. It's available lots of places on Etsy. I had a gal put a link to May Made It on Etsy because she sells it, but there's lots of sellers on there, so you can just pick your favorite one. This topper thing is called a stopper topper. So I think if you Google that, you'll find that seller. Oh, I love that. That is so fun. What a fun little pocket or journaling card, whichever. We'll see where it fits in. But I love that. That was my little idea that I had today. I think I might do another one. Because I want to use one of the red insects. So I was thinking of using one of the red or pink or I don't know. That would work. It would just show the edges because there's some really kind of cool red butterflies. Let's do this one just for fun. One more of those. Okay. And then let's just cut this guy out, which is going to be, I'm gonna go around the little bumps, which might be tedious for you to watch, but I will like it. The other thing you could do is cut it straight and give it a little distress ink. But I'm not being super precise, but just a little bit of bump, because that's what's fun about this particular one is it's got the bumps. And it doesn't take that long. I don't know that I have a compelling story to tell you. Whilst, yeah. Nothing so fun as being named in a hoarder comment. Oh man. I wish I had more time to watch videos because I'd watch all of his videos because I love that. I think I've watched every single episode of American Picker. Plus I just love Frank and what's the other guy's name? See how much I love him. I can't remember his name, but he kind of reminds me of my grandpa because he's from Iowa for one thing, which my grandparents lived in Iowa on my mom's side, and some of the things he says and just that he's tall and skinny remind me of my grandpa. Yeah, Frank and jeez, I can't think of his name. You'll have to tell me in the comments. We saw a guy outside the house, outside of his house the other day, and my husband and I were driving by, and he's a guy that I knew I had worked with him when I worked at the college, and he had volunteered for the business campaign that I organized to raise money for student scholarships. Anyhow, I knew he was a local CPA, and I'm like, oh, what is his name? What is his name? And I don't know, it was probably 20 minutes later, I burst out his name, and my husband said, what? I said, the guy. I was trying to think of his name. They say if you eventually think of the name, then you're not, you know, the name or whatever it is you're trying to think of, then you're not on your way to Alzheimer's, which kind of terrifies me because my daddy had Alzheimer's. That's what he passed away from. And so, yeah, so whenever I can't remember something, I'm like, ugh, but it was fine. It was just, I couldn't remember. Okay, that's going to be pretty, and I want to leave some of the edge on it. Oh, yeah, I love that. Okay. Okay, so do I have another, just by chance, piece of cardstock? If not, I'll build one. That one will work. Yeah, it's perfect. Awesome. Okay. Let's just cut it off while we have it on the card. These really are so fun to play with. Okay, so yeah, anyway, long story short, I finally remembered, and I'm always happy when I do that because it's a scary thought. I know some of my pals out there are taking care of parents that have Alzheimer's, and God bless you, because it's a tough road. It's a tough road, but it's the long goodbye, as they say. Okay, let's pop those two things on there and then go for it. Need to remember to build a fire before I go upstairs today, because I think we're gonna want it down here. We get so nice and toasty with our fires at night, and then go up to our bedroom and practically freeze. Well, that's pretty just like that, isn't it? Isn't that just kind of fun just like that? But we're gonna put this little moth on it. I don't know why, but I kind of just want to give that a little definition around the edge. I don't know in the videos if you can hear the heater going on and off, but because I have a vent that's right behind me here, and gosh, I don't have any windows or anything in my craft room, and so it's just toasty as can be in here with that little heat vent, but it does come on and it kind of makes noise, and I've often wondered if you can hear it going off and on, or if like you can hear my voice better when it's not on. Oh, I like that one. That one's really fun. So those two, that idea turned out like I envisioned, so that's really fun. Okay, so what else do we want to do here? What else do we want to do? I have this bit from one of my awesome subbies, and it's like 4 pages. She said she got this book. It's like what do you call that? Like handmade paper, kind of paper. And I was thinking I wanted to make it into a little booklet. I was wondering if I could use my trims for that too. I was actually thinking about doing that and tucking that over the top. Ooh, that would be cute, wouldn't it? Okay, so I have to make this into the booklet first, and my stapler won't reach it. So really fast off camera here, I'm going to just move my floral stamps for a moment. I'm just going to sew down the middle super quick here. Okay, perfect. Did that. Okay, so that is a bona fide booklet now. And since we have this little piece of this, I think that would be super cute. So let's cut that the right size. Okay. And then I think I want to just fold it over like that. And then hook it over the top like so. Oh, that would be cute, wouldn't it? Okay. And we'll just glue it instead of sewing. Okay. I'm just going to lay it down in there. Oh my gosh, that is cute. Cute, cute, cute. I love it. Okay, so now we have ourselves a little tablet. It's cute back and cute front. Using that little printable. Isn't that fun? Hey, okay. So we'll put that in our stash. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, 30 minutes. Only halfway done with all this fun. What else do we want to do? I'm looking at my little stash of stuff. Maybe we'll make a little tag here. I'm looking at these and thinking that could be a cute pocket on there. And then I could use one of Tracy's. Ooh, let's use this pretty tea card. On the tag. This tag style is Tracy Fox's too. Giving credit where credit is due. She's such a creative force, that one. Okay, and then I could put that on the card, maybe with a little thinner trim behind or something. Okay, well, let's play with this a little bit. Okay, I want to round the corners. Kind of am thinking I want to lightly do something in the background of this. Let me think of what stamp pad to use. Maybe let's try a little picked raspberry, and let's try the background stamp here that's kind of fun. I can pull it out. Oh, got it. Okay. I think let's use this bigger one. Look at that. It's the perfect size. You know, when a plan comes together, geez, I tell you, I struggled big time yesterday, but it's all just working out great today. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of, I'm going to press lightly because I don't want it super stamp, but I just want a little background something. Okay, that's nice. Okay, do I have, grab another piece of paper and see if I can clean up the ink a little bit. Just making the paper have a pink cast to it. That's kind of neat. Okay, perfect. Okay, use the rattle. I'm getting out a baby wipe just to get that a little cleaner. Okay, set that there. Put this back in its thing. Lori, I'm putting it back where it belongs. That was so funny when she said, oh, I want those words to be in my vocabulary someday. Oh, I don't know. It's just my weirdness that, I mean, all this is mess enough for me, but I can deal with it. But, oh, you know what though? Maybe do I want that pink on this whole tag? I bet you guys were saying that. You were probably saying, Gail, do the whole tag. Okay, well that is lovely. I like that a lot. Okay, so that's the one bad part about putting things away. Is if you need it again, then you got to take it back out. So that's okay though. I think I'll really like that on the background. Yeah. Don't need to do down there, do I? Okay, well I want a little bit in between the grommets. And maybe a little more right there. Okay. I didn't throw away my wipe though. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to leave it out to dry a little bit. Set it up over there. Okay, so now I want to take my Distress ink and kind of do a little in amongst where the white space is showing. Okay, well that is fun. All right, and then we're going to put this down here. So I'm going to put it on like a pocket. And I'm deciding if I don't know if I want the pink on this tag or not. I don't think I do. I think I just want it to kind of stand on its own. Okay. Yeah, I was messing around with my Crocodile one day, and that's when I put in these grommets. And I had it down pretty good, but yeah, I didn't do so good the other day. Okay, how about a little pink of some sort? Or, I don't know. I don't know if I see it, I guess. How about this one? What would that look like behind here? Yeah, it gives it a little something different, and then I'll distress it. So cut this one out. Okay, and see how big we want that. How much of that do we want on here? I think I'm just going to go to the other side of this, like that. I have some realty cards, and this one really looks like one of the real ones I have. Okay, so I think I want a little bit of distress in the middle too, just to, since the rest of it's kind of muted. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, went right off of my, right off shift. Aw, that never happens to you, Gail. Yeah, it does all the time, going off shift. Okay. Gosh, I think next thing we need to play with is labels from Roxy Creations, because I was excited about those. Thanks for putting them on there, Rachel. And thanks to your hubby too, because you were saying he was helping you with the computer work with them, which is awesome. My hubby helped me first time too, but the last 3 digitals I put on, I did all by myself. But then again, I didn't have to do any Photoshop or anything with them, and I think you did. Okay, so then that's gonna just hang from there, which will be so cute. What do I have in my little bunch of wonders up here that would be good? I'm seeing this yarn, which came from Happy Mail. Isn't it wonderful? Okay, so let us, my fingers are sticky as usual. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I want to go this way, this way, this way. I think I'm going to give myself some room because I think I want to come back and tie it in a bow. So let's do this. Give it a little bit of room there to hang down. I'm going to tie that in a knot and then go back through and excuse me, goodness. hang down. And then I'll go back through. I'll put this one with this one. Well, I think this might be my last playing video for a little bit. I need to get to work. I need to get to work on some journals. Oh, okay, that does hang down, but when I lay it down, it wants to go back up. Anyway, get to work on maybe some journals. I had a play in my glue book, and I got to play with this ephemera, so I think I've had myself a good little rest in the meantime. Isn't that cute? Yeah. So, and then we can put a little something down in that pocket. Maybe we made something yesterday that will fit in there nicely, did we? Grateful fits in there. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, let's see. What do we got time-wise? We got 15 more minutes. What do we want to do? Oh, you know what I got? Yeah, but that's more than 15 minutes. I got some window envelopes in my mail, and I was like, yes. Got some fun stuff to be had there. What do I want to do with these? Is there anything that's calling to me for these? There really isn't at the moment. Although some of these would be kind of fun on there. I haven't printed out the bee kit yet, so I don't know what colors it is. Those are all my blue ones from A Winter's Tale, the ones that I didn't end up using. Ooh, that's a pretty. That's a pretty. So let's play with that, maybe. So, you know what I'm thinking of doing, actually, is I am thinking of grabbing my this little background stamp and my archival ink. This is the muslin over an index card. Ooh, that's pretty. That'll probably be covered up, but just in case, some of it's going to hang over. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Can you see that? How it just put that subtle little rose pattern there. Okay, let's use some paper and sop up the ink. Ooh, yeah. Isn't that nice? There's the pattern. You can see it much better on the paper. Put this right here and get that little bit. Have that along the edge. Looks like there's some right there. Okay. Permanent ink doesn't want to come off quite as easily as the distress ink. But that's okay. All right. Then I was thinking of putting this on there. Put this back where it belongs. hear my husband going in and out of the back door. I wonder what he's doing. He probably swept a path or shoveled a path to get to his wood pile. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. And what if we glue that on and have this be a tuck spot? Okay, one thing I think I want to do is distress around the edges. Even though it's muslin, you can still do that. Okay. And let's do a little, and then I'm having a little idea of a couple things. Okay. Put that right there. And that is just going to be a lovely little pocket on there. That little scrappy embellishment. And I'm thinking, what if we took this and one of these, ta-da! It's a little pocket with our embellishments from last time. This is a little one that says kindness. Fun. Alrighty then. Well, that was quick. What else do we have? You know, I have these canvas tags. I've never played with one of those, but they're in my scraps to play with thing. I wonder how they would do with the with that rose stamp. Let's see. I really like the archival ink on it too, so let's do that, and let's try and get this really good and inky. Probably need a new one of these too, since I'm having to press so hard. Let's see what happens. Trying to press hard and leave it for a bit. Ooh, look at that. Made it look like lace. Wow, that is cool. That is cool. Okay, so we haven't played with any of Roxy's labels yet. Let's look at that label sheet and see if maybe there's one we want to just kind of put in the middle there. Oh, that's so pretty on that paper too. Get up in this corner. Might as well use up all the ink, right? So pretty. Okay, I need a new wipe. Okay, so wow, that is pretty. I love that. That is really fun. Okay, so then let me get Rachel's tags here. Bought of, I think I'd want one to go like that way. What about this one? I like this one too. Let's cut them both out and see which one we like better. So I guess what I'll get going on next is my bead journal, because I do want to wait until whoever purchases those little recipe books. I want to wait till they get them before I do the craft with me on those. Oh, and then next week, Friday through Sunday, I'm at a crop, one that I've never gone to before, so it'll be kind of interesting. Actually, I think I want to cut around this. One that I've never been to before, so it'll be interesting. So my video, I won't have some videos for a bit at the end of next week, but then I'll be back and have all sorts of stories to tell from the crop, no doubt. So yeah, I've never gone to this one before, and I guess it is full. It's full, like, I don't know, 40 people or something. It's crazy. But it is mostly card makers and scrapbookers. So I'm going to blow their minds with the junk journals. So one of my friends that does junk journals here in town, I gave her the bug because she made dolls before, and now she does journals, but she's going to. So anyway, we'll see how we do. It'll be an interesting thing. A lot of people I don't know, a few that I do. The gal who puts it on was my oldest daughter's volleyball coach in middle school, so that's kind of a funny thing. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yep, that's the one. We'll save that for later. Yep, that's the one. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to use my favorite stamp. Where is it? And I'll use permanent ink so that it will stay on there. So I have to get this closer to me so I do it correctly. I hope I did it correctly. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's good enough. Oh, yes. Good enough. Good enough. Let's see. Let's put this rest of this ink on there. And that's ready to go there. All right. So now what I want to do is get it a little zhuzhed. Just want it a little more. And I think I want to see what happens if I go around the edge of this canvas. Oh yeah. Just gotta grungy it up a little bit, you know? Well, we have played with some stuff that I have wanted to play with for a while today. So that makes me so happy. Okay. Let's just get that glued on there. I'm finding that the art glitter glue does do pretty well with fabric, so that's kind of a happy discovery. Okay. Well, that is cute. And you know what it needs? It needs twine. And I have this bag of, these are total odds and ends of stuff. But I know I had some twine in here. This was from a Happy Meal. So let's undo the knot. And let's see. Let's go this way. Put it through. Give it a pull. And then I'm just going to snip off the ends. Be about like that. So there you go. There's that one. Yay. Okay, I'm just going to show you what we did today, and we're going to be done. But I feel like we got a lot done and played with some things I really wanted to. Okay, so that's our last one. Here's our little muslin pocket with scrappy embellishment and little journaling cards. Here's our Tracy Fox tag with Tracy Fox tea card and my little printables behind. Our happy little grateful thing there. A little booklet from one of my lovely Happy Mail people with one of my digitals on there. These two with Tracy's tea cards and my digitals. And then these two with the little panels from Ooh La La Crafts. So fun. Thank you, everybody. Now someone new can look at my channel and not think I'm a total disaster. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll just see you next time. Bye bye.